Ndị be anyị ekenekwa ụmụ unu n'ụbọchị nke taata na program anyị na-akpọ Gbowaa na Onitshaness. I welcome you especially in today's edition. Unu na-anya asị mụ na mama na-introduce zi mmadụ ka ọ introduce onwe m onye mụ na ya nọ introduce onwe ọmụnwa bụ that your uncle, Uncle OJ. Even nne na nna ngụrụ mbụ okwu egwu na moji egwu. So in today's program, I have one of my friend, a sound fellow, a man of timber and caliber, even though not the timber and other bufuisi. So my good friend, achọmka ike na ọra n'eze na-ege anyị ntị ka ịgwakwu ofe onye bụ gwafa afa ka fa wee malụ.
Ọra n'eze dalụ biko, afa m bụ Nuel Udoji Nwabueze ka ụfọdụ na-akpọkwa m nke aga nne ngụrụ m.
Okay.
Ana m akụzi nkụzi.
Okay.
Ana m akụzi nkụzi n'Ogodin.
Okay.
Nnamdi Azikiwe University.
Okay.
Faculty of Law.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Barrister Noel, thank you for having you in this platform. I want us to look at community leadership. What is community leadership and what does it entail? Okay.
Ufogu community because of leadership.
Okay.
I put a community. Anya malugo no mekoleta nwanne na nwanne.
Okay.
I won't do it no within a given geographical location.
Okay.
Onye wala ya na nwanne bi the belly. But onye for na be state, for na be street, for na be clan.
Okay.
For na be avenue.
Okay.
Green be Catalano within an area. We can then be politics at one ward. Okay. For the name security as zone as a security aspect at one zone. Say zone this, zone that.
Okay.
So everyone be Catalano Abluko
a community.
Members of the same community.
Okay.
They live together.
Okay.
And Bodo na enwere na mad na boneto. Biofuebe na bro sofonye na ya va akali ofonye.
Okay.
A ga-enweka usoro a ga-esi na-ebi ka enwe na-enwe nghọta n'ime fa. Ọ ya ga-lead isi ka enwe a leader or leadership na that community. So the one is that community comprises of people living within a given area.
Okay.
Okay. And when people live within a given area, they may need to have rules. They may need to have regulation.
Okay.
So that what I do, I think I'm doing well, will not affect somebody negatively.
Okay.
So for the purpose of having that rules or regulation, it should be developed by people.
Okay.
And when they develop it, they become the leaders.
Okay.
And most times when they develop it, that rules, that norm, do's and don'ts, we even leave those who developed it. Okay. That's why they can become leader today, next year, next 2 years, next 3 years. They choose to have another set of leaders. Okay. The same do's and don'ts continue to move.
Okay.
For purposes of people living within the community to live in peace.
All right. Ndeba anyị unu anụgo ebe nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Barrister Noel hu. Noel o nwere ebe ọzọ nchọ ka who is a community leader?
Of course, a community leader is a person who has integrity.
Okay.
You must have integrity. You must have a self-assurance. You must have some pedigree. You must have served the community in any form, not really as a leader, but in terms of community services. You must have been known by those people who you live with.
Okay.
You must have been interacting with them.
Okay.
You must have profiling solution. Little solution to little problems.
Okay.
That's the only how you can migrate to become a leader.
Okay.
It's not by your size.
Okay.
Yes.
And no, maybe no one PG, more than ML elect. So on with followership that contributes meaningfully to the society can be regarded as a leader.
A community leader
okay.
If you run on a stage, now your community or your area.
Okay.
You are a community leader.
Okay.
When you talk about the PG is just an arrowhead.
Okay.
It's an arrowhead. Oh, politically, socially, otherwise. Oh, who is the leader of this community? Yes, we have a PG. He lives in the other side. That's your arrowhead.
Yes.
But before you get to the arrowhead, we have a microcosm of people living within small areas, streets.
Yes.
So within your own street where you live, some people still have their leaders there.
Okay.
Just a street.
Yeah.
They'll tell you, I'm the chairman of this street.
Okay.
Not minding the arrow political head called the PG.
Yeah.
Those ones are made up of my little, call it molecule of people living, within that larger community, so that peace and tranquility from that little conclave of those streets will now measure up to the entire community superintended by the PG you mentioned.
All right. Because ka onwekwa obele warning ncho ka nya ka nchi obele warning. Ị na-asụ Igbo na-asụkwa nke m nwere ike ịghọta maka ị confuse with English ebe anya nwe problem.
Okay.
So that's by the way. Onwere ife nsi ka njuta. When we talk of community leadership, I'm looking at it from the aspect of Maonya Apollo outside his domain. For instance, Nambo onye Onitsha kita, Mpua, Jebi Fedeka Lagos. Maybe when we get there, we form a community of maybe Ndi Igbo, not there. So, do you think that it's a proper thing that you went to another community, which you are already part of that community, then you now formed another community in that existing community? Let me give you an instance. It's one Igbo no kita. Ndi Igbo no na Lagos. They might have it's not Igbo community. It's onwere ndị Hausa or ndị Yoruba no na Onitsha. Say no Hausa community or Yoruba community be na Onitsha. Do you think it's a proper thing?
Ebonyi bi corner watch.
Okay.
Ebonyi bi corner watch.
Okay.
In the Igbo traditional setting, most people always migrate. That is, they move from a particular place.
Yes.
It may not be you.
Yeah.
It may be your parents, maybe your father or forefathers.
Yeah.
Meaning that if you are coming from, let's say, Newi or Keja, that's your origin. But you can see the next generation have moved from Okija, where they ought to be as their place.
Yes.
They migrate to, let's say, Onitsha, Lagos.
Yes.
Now, you met your parents at Lagos, but you are from Okija.
Okay.
Because you are in Lagos, Ebafi became Awachi.
Okay.
When you choose to go back to your Okija or to Newi, you still integrate with your people origin.
Okay.
What am I saying? Freedom of association is a fundamental right.
Okay.
Fundamental.
Okay.
It's inalienable.
All right.
That is, it is with you. If you choose to belong to an association, nobody will say no, provided it is not, an association that will bring negativity into the system or illegality.
Okay. Just
anybody has right to belong to an association. An association is where 2 or 3 people come together to start to deal or discuss or, talk about their future, their welfare or anything. So to that extent, is it material whether you are from Okija or Newi, found yourself in Onitsha or Lagos? Therefore, because there is a larger community, superintended by the natives, it will stop you
from having
those ones. Remember, it is just for your welfare.
Yeah, I know.
You must be discussing your welfare.
Yeah.
Nobody will stop you.
Okay, but in a situation.
But again, while forming that, it shall not also clash with the do's and don'ts of the larger community where you find yourself.
Okay.
It shouldn't.
Okay.
Although the major law we have in Nigeria, many we say is the Constitution of Nigeria, so any law must be subsumed to that.
Yeah.
But again, in any larger community, because we call it politically, the government of any state recognizes that larger community, that larger leadership, that anchor person.
Yes.
By implication, that anchor person integrates with the government, maybe through their local government commissioner for local government chieftaincy affairs or something.
Yes.
They direct that community on how they operate.
Yeah.
The rules and regulations of the community must be in line with their state.
Okay.
So you that is now as maybe not the native,
Yes.
it's just a native foreigner.
Yes.
Okay. You are already part of the main community, remember?
Yes.
By virtue of affiliation and where you are residing.
Yes.
But again, you have right to have your mini association because
Yes.
and because of that, like minds can come together to project things provided it doesn't clash with the main community rules and regulations.
Okay, right. Thank you.